You silly doggy.
Nothing personal. I just take it as it comes.
You're the third guard to stop me today.
So you admit that you're suspicious?
No, I'm just unlucky.
You can say that again. Pay me a tithe from what you've got on you, and you can go.
And if I refuse?
I'll have you clapped in the pillory, and I'll take it anyway.
You've got to be kidding me.
Well, what's it going to be?
Sakura. Fine, here.
Have to keep watch.
That what, handsome?
Well, so that... I mean,
Will you be here all day?
nearly.
Heel!
So I'll see you when I come back.
But you have to pay to...
See you later then.
Again.
I'm sorry.
I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Apparently the city
Where did you get that new bench?
Of course
Ours is all creaky, and I keep getting splinters from it. Nowhere.
Fountain?
I made it myself.
Where does the water come from?
You?
Here, in the middle of the city.
Where would you have learnt how to do that? You think it's hard? Planning a few planks of wood and nailing them together. Get hold of some wood and come over. I'll be happy to help you. Do you think you could manage some kind of ornament? I always fancied those chairs with hearts carved out of them. Guys, are you sure you don't want me to fit out your entire heart?
God be with you. God be with you.
Take a moment.
You did.
Sir, did you bring anything back with you?
Empty pockets and a whole lot of dust.
The big city. There's no place like it.
Praise God. Was wünschst du?
Show me your wares.
Misha, what is it? Are you whistling just for fun?
Show me...
Nothing to your liking, sir? Was willst du?
I'll- I'd like to do something about that price.
Was soll's? Warum nicht? Ja, das ist gut. Finally. Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein Herr.
Shoulder's feeling a lot better.
Herbal brew? I didn't think of
Greeting. Lord be with you. What do you need?
I'll have a look at the...
You rubbed it on
Maybe next time then. How can I...
I'll have a look at the web.
Take care then, and thanks for nothing.
Nah, this is sharp enough as it is. No need to sharpen this. All right, this is already sharp.
Blessings to you. We've got enough for everyone. Jesus, excuse me.
Was möchtest du, mein Freund?
What's new around here?
Well, I've heard Schwertmeister Nicholas complaining about some Wettstreit. That is, some unfair competition, if you understand me. It seems some new Schwertmeister came from Frankfurt, and they are hanging around the Merchants' Street and making Ärger. But I do not know anything more about it. Und ich habe auch gehört, some woman wants to fix up the house in the Hopbrink that used to be a bathhouse. Dann versuchen sie. Maybe she will need help. Und das war alles.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. What do you have for sale?
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything, then? Huh?
Here we are.
Lord in heaven.
You have a kind master.
What happened to you?
Much?
Wake up! Come on!
Holy fuck, that hurts. Excuse me.
Blessings to you. People. Greetings to you, friend.
What'll it be?
I'd like to eat and spend the night.
Aye, I'm sure we can find a place for you. And for how long?
I need to stay for a longer time.
Very well, but you'll have to pay in advance.
Let's talk about the price.
Very well then.
Is this enough?
You won't convince me with this. Agreed then. The room's yours. Anyone can sleep like a king here. And if you're hungry, there's some food in the pot.
Where can I find my room?
Easy. You just go upstairs, and immediately on the left, you'll see the door with the green wreath hanging above it.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you, and take care.
Ale.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
What's the hold-up?
Henry, I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Hey, my lovely. Zizka told me you found something out about Liechtenstein.
If only just Liechtenstein. I've only been here a couple of days, but I seem to know everything about this city and its sinful people. And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas, about the sickness of old men, the desires of young men, who I sometimes have to beat off with a stick. Simply everything. The tavern seems to be the fount of all knowledge.
You'll have to tell me more about the sinning part. That sounds interesting.
You youngsters are all the same. But work before pleasure. After we find Liechtenstein and free Cape Bon, we'll see.
I'll look forward to it. But anyway, about Liechtenstein. Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse. And one of the regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him. They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
All right. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Liechtenstein, but there can't be that many rich men who pay spies. And we have to start somewhere.
That's true. And you've spoken to this goatskin fella?
Not yet. I was rather hoping you'd do it. That grubby alehouse is a bit too wild, even for me.
That's saying something. Well, trying to get sense out of drunken wretches is quite a skill of mine. Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals call it the Hole in the Wall.
I see the owner has got a sense of humour.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's a joke. You'll find it in Hot Prink. There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So goatskin in the hole in the wall. I reckon I remember that. I'll go and check it out.
Before you go, I wanted to ask. Nobody ever told me why we're actually looking for this Liechtenstein fella.
He might know where they're holding Capon.
I'm sure lots of people might know that.
But Liechtenstein's on our side. At least I hope he still is. You never know these days.
But who is he? And why is he in Kuttenberg?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst. And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noble men's schemes again. That means trouble.
I'll do my best not to get us mixed up in all that.
Sure you will. But it can't be helped. There's a war on, and we have to fight. Watch out for yourself, Henry. I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
Excuse me.
Oh well.
Do you have enough onions for the soup?
Aye, aye.
God bless.
Oh God, what for?
It's really pissing down.
Careful!
No fucking good at all.
Christ! Pardon me.
Careful.
Quality good.
Come and take your pick. You where?
Excuse me.
Jugs here, big and small. Jugs for sale at fair prices.
Lob sei Gott. Excuse me? Was wünschst du?
I'll have a look at the ware.
Maybe next time then. Guten Tag, mein Freund. Ich bin gleich bei dir.
I did. I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year.
Easy, good horse.
Quality good. The finest wares.
Whoa!
Is this your first time riding a horse,
Stop
you
fooling
moron?
around.
Damn it! Don't you know how to ride a horse?
happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Rain. Just what we needed. Here it is. It's filthy again. Damn it. Oh well. Now just this. You wouldn't send a dog out in this.
Nice one.
Greetings to you. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
You have a kind master, eh?
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Watch where you're going! Keep your eyes on the road, you fool!
Easy, good horse.
To success!
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
I don't know you. If you're after something, go and see Chenyik. And stay out of the way.
Could you tell me more about this Chenyik?
In case you haven't caught on yet, he's not likely to tell you much. He's got this place under his thumb. That's all.
And where can I find this Chenyik?
He'll be here somewhere. He usually sits next to Hugo, our oldest regular.
Right. I'm gonna see if I can find that Chenyik.
I don't care. Why? But this is important. I'm not interested. What? Go on then.
He wants to fleece us again. Damn it!
That's just what we need.
Exactly. We'll have to talk to the others this evening and decide.
I'll be right with you.
You know I'm not talking about her. All I'm saying is that those greedy whores...
You'll never believe what happened to me today.
Go on then.
Some rich woman gave...
What are you here for, friend?
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
You'd be surprised the people I know.
So you know where I can find him?
Look here, youngster. Whether I know him or not, the main thing is I don't know you. Got it?
give me something to eat, thanks.
I might be a stranger, yeah. But everyone had to come here for the first time once, didn't they?
Well, that's true enough. This alehouse hasn't stood here since the creation of the world. Although some of the guests look like they have. If you need something, ask Chenyek. I just pour ale. And he might even tell you something about that bastard. I never liked him much anyway.
You're talking as if he's not here anymore.
Kurva. Just go and see Chenyek. I don't know nothing.
Can I get something to eat and a place to sleep?
Aye, we've got some room left. And for how...
I'll stay here longer.
All right, but money up front.
I'll have a look at... I'd like to discuss the price.
All right. Never mind, then. I'm done haggling with you. Maybe next time.
To your health, my friend!
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you. Although the way you're kitted out, you seem like you might fit in here.
I'll fit right in here. After all, I'm in the trade.
Funny, I ain't seen your mug before, though.
No one knows me, see? I'm everywhere and nowhere. That's why they call me the Shadow.
I see. And tell me, Shadow, since no one knows you, who gave you the nickname?
The Master Thief, who taught me the trade, of course. Quick Hand, they called him. But I doubt you know him either.
Very droll. Well, look here, Shadow. Don't fuck with me.
Who are you? And your people?
Well, I'm Chenyek.
All right.
Look at it like this. Although folk...
I reckon I've seen...
Grand.
I simply have to find him. And I couldn't care less whether I do it the easy way or the hard way. So don't fuck with me, or I'll have you. Along with the whole of this lousy pigsty.
You know what? If you think you're tough, he's always on. And if you get through...
You don't know me, and you don't want to... I'm sure there are things...
Of course there... Ever since this...
Violence is never a good solution.
You're right, it ain't. Only mostly there ain't no other solution. Anyways, if you want to join us and get some jobs, go across the yard to the barn. You'll find Goliath there, and he'll let you know if you're up to it or not. And if you get through that alive, come back here and we'll talk.
Why bother with fighting? I reckon it's a waste of time. It's plain as day I'm in better shape than most of the decrepit louts here.
You might look it, but I've seen fellas twice your size knocked in their arse with one whack, and you're young. These...
I'll be on my way.
All right.
Chenyek sent me. He said you're supposed to try me out.
Huh. Why not? You look like I could even have a bit of fun with you. First take that kit off. Take off all your armor. Best strip off on top. Or at least to your shirt. And no weapons.
Well, shall we fight?
You again? Fine by me. Come on then. I'll kill you.
Death!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
For the cross!
That's a lot of blood. This should stop it.
You surprise me. Not many fellas can stand up to Goliath.
Like you said, just because someone's big, that doesn't mean anything. It's all in the technique, innit, mate?
You ain't wrong. If you want to give it another go, have a word with Mole. We have this contest, if you get my drift. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for a goat skin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here?
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No. But there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd. Seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knob end. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying, anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. He don't stray far when he's on the job. Usually between Hradek and the horse market. He goes after drunks. So I try asking in the local drinking dens.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat as a nipper. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
Why didn't you defend Goatskin? Isn't he one of you?
He is and he ain't. I'm no saint, but that Goatskin stepped in some nasty shit and then walked it in our door and all. I ain't saying we don't look out for each other, but there's limits, innit?
I'm sure you know the town better than me. What drinking dens are there on Goatskin's patch?
Between the horse market and Hradek, there's the Black Horse, a miner's tavern. Wayman the taverner used to be a miner, and then there's the Big Bathhouse. It belongs to some bloke called Adam. He tarted the place up big.
Any others?
None I know.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
I wish you luck then. He ain't the brightest, but he's got a real talent for saving his own skin. Once you're done with him, Come by and see us. Seems after all you're a pretty handy bloke. We could use the likes of you.
If you've got some job for me, you can tell me straight up.
So what kind of work do you have for me?
A job worthy of your skills. But first, just a little test to see that you're not as dim-witted as that arsehole Goatskin. What is Wycliffe's first thesis?
Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven, said our Lord, meaning a return to simplicity.
Wrong. Second question. Which estate has the greatest reformatory potential?
The commoners.
Correct! The Reformation must start from the bottom and ignite like a flame in the hearts of all, so that in the end the Holy Church itself will be set ablaze with purifying fire.
After our talk about goatskin, I didn't think you'd know about these things.
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't count to 5, didn't you? But now let's see who's the pauper. Last question. Who is the rightful king of Bohemia?
Wenceslas. There's no doubt about it.
Indeed. All right. Now let's talk about the job. Maybe this will disappoint you a little, but it concerns Wenceslas's brother. It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
And then I'll get cheaper beer, and you'll let me borrow your loaded dice?
Ha! You missed these people here by half a century. We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the ideals of equality and brotherhood. Our only law is the Holy Bible. Worldly justice is as fickle as a common whore, yielding to those who are in power.
Justice for me or the gallows. Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend, one must be willing to suffer for the truth. Sigismund is a usurper. And the church and the magistrates are but a lowly horse spreading her legs for Sigismund. As long as we go against Sigismund and honour the scripture, our souls remain pure.
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're calling him a whore? Just out of courtesy, you know?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not harmed by Sigismund's presence in Bohemia. Maybe you don't mind selling a piece of your conscience by ratting us out. As for me, I will go to the town hall with my head held high. But you?
Yeah, don't worry. I was just teasing you. I think the same of Sigismund. Tell me about your operation here.
We are who we are, and we do what we do. Like the early church of Jesus' apostles, in unity and fidelity to his words. I'm in charge. I plan all our missions. Goliath is the muscle. Knuckles, well, he mostly complains. But he also knows his way around locks. But we're all equal. We share the profits equally, but we don't do it for the wealth. We want to drive Sigismund out of this town.
How can I join you?
You want to join us already? I don't have to talk you into it. That's great. We're not particular about formalities. Let's just have a beer, and then you're one of us.
Here's to the Guild.
To the Guild! That reminds me, I'd like to throw a feast for the poor. The bigger the better.
Didn't you say you were just ordinary people with no money?
We are. And this is where Sigismund comes in. Because he's going to pay for the feast out of his own pocket.
That was a good one. How are you going to make that happen?
Me? No. You'll make it all happen. Listen carefully. Sigismund seized land down in the valley near Pach and built his personal warehouse on it, right under our noses as a provocation. There he stores fancy foods and gifts for his commanders, and for that red-bearded gob of his. Sausages, Smoked meats, foreign spices, and more. Fancy delicacies from Italy, Hungary, Slavonia, and all the other shitholes where he owns land. While we're eating porridge and cabbage all the time. You will steal all the food you can carry from that warehouse. And as a nice token, you will leave there... Let's see... What would you leave there?
Stones?
That's clumsy. Cabbage. Leave cabbage. Get at least one head from the greengrocer and leave it there for Sigismund. Let him eat for once what we have in our bowls almost every day. But I'm warning you right now, no violence. Don't even think about slitting anyone's throat in that warehouse. The job isn't to punish some poor sod on guard duty. Is that clear?
Got it. What should I do with the stolen food?
You'll give it to the beggars. Let them feast like kings for once. It's not hard to find poor people in the town. Just go to the gates or churches, and you'll surely come across some. There are also tents full of them in Minor Street, Church Street or Cobbler Street. When you're done, come and see me, and we'll figure out what to do next.
Sigismund will be fucking livid he can't enjoy his fine sausages. Can I expect any help from you?
If you need some tools, stop by Knuckles. That's all I can help you with.
How about some reward?
Keep a few sausages for yourself.
I prefer groschen.
Jesus looked around and said to his disciples, how hard it is for the rich to enter the kingdom of God. Children, how difficult it is to enter the kingdom of God. It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God. Let's get to work.
All right. I'll head out.
Good luck. Take care for now.
The Lord be with you.
You got a moment, lad?
What would you like?
I don't want to yell. Come closer. You're new here, aren't you? Has Chenyek talked the head off you already?
We spoke.
I'll give you some good advice to start with. Don't listen to his bollocks about a fairer society and the honourable struggle for a better tomorrow. It's just bullshit to mess with newcomers like you. By the way, they call me Knuckles.
It sounded pretty convincing to me.
Aye. Chenyek can sweet-talk people like no other. I mean, Chenyek talks about sharing stuff fairly and how we don't do it for the money. But you know what? It's horseshit. It's every man for himself down here, even if they say otherwise. And Chenyet just gives it such a nice polish.
Are you saying he lied to me?
More like, he didn't tell you the whole truth. I heard from friends that Sigismund has a bottle of very fine wine somewhere in his warehouse. The kind of wine that you don't often see in these parts. I have a buyer for it. So if you bring it to me, I'll give you half the coin he's paying for it.
That sounds reasonable. What do you know about the wine?
I knew we'd get along. The wine is in a warehouse somewhere. If you find it and bring it to me, I'll give you a better price for it than any merchant in the town. So think about it. The buyer I got is particularly interested in this bottle.
I'll look for it. Chenyek said you could give me some gear too.
All that talk about equality, brotherhood. But when it comes to lockpicks, I'm supposed to give you stuff from my own stash. Here's something you might find useful.
Thank you. Easy, good horse.
Hey! You nearly ran into me! Oh, kurwa!
Gather round.
You almost ran me.
Apparently, the city council is organising another collection for repairs.
What's that I hear? Can I help you?
It's just you. Go sniff somewhere else. Call that beast to heel.
Come here!
Leave it! Shoo! That's what I thought.
Hail!
What's that I hear? Wait, you can't go there. Come now, you've no right to be here.
I went to confession
That's right.
yesterday, and that old priest was completely hammered again.
What did he say?
Are you looking for something? Hey, go away. Pull back that dog.
Money for repaying. What do you think? Do I look like a ninny?
I think the church really does.
Well, I'm not paying for it.
Look, the priest is the priest. But we all go to church.
Let the bishop or someone take care of it. I don't care.
I see what you mean.
Leave it.
But there's one thing
Shoot.
you can't deny.
What's that?
That you really are pretty for your
It
age.
seems you're reasonable
Think
after
so?
all.
You're just saying that.
No, I'm serious. Don't take this the wrong way.
I'd like something to eat.
Praise God.
I give them a head and neck massage as well. All the girls do that.
of course.
There must be something else. And greetings to you.
I need a bath.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
Do you have some pretty...
Don't worry.
I can't wait.
All right.
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly. No problem.
What would you say to this?
You must be from a... Excellent.
I always get hungry after a fuck like that. I'll go and...
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. You wouldn't know anything about him, would you?
Don't think so. Who's he supposed to be?
Some vagrant.
Do I look that rough? Like a girl who hangs around with vagabonds? If you're looking for low life, go the tavern on Oprink. We're all honest bath maids here.
Thanks.
Take care, sir.
Who's that? What was that sound? What is this racket here?
God bless.
God be with you.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. You haven't heard of him?
Everyone knows him. He's got a bit of a reputation.
Any idea where I might find?
No chance. I keep my distance from the likes of Goatskin. Maybe someone at the Black Horse knows him? The miners there sometimes keep company with vagabonds like him.
Thanks.
Take care, sir.
So many promises. But he still didn't show up.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. I heard he sometimes comes here.
Aye, he turns up now and again. The louse. The bastard's ruining my business. 2 of my customers refused to come here again after he robbed them one night.
That's not very nice. And you wouldn't have some idea where I might find Goatskin, would you? I reckon it'd suit you if he packed it in.
You bet it would. But if I knew where to find him, I'd wring his neck myself. That bitch Mary's bound to know, though. She denies it, but we all know she's walking out with him.
I thought you bathhouse girls stuck together. What have you got against Mary?
There's a limit to everything. As soon as you mess with someone's livelihood, you ain't no sister to anyone. She can marry that cripple for all I care, but when he robs our guests and ruins our reputation, she should grab him by the balls herself and... Oh, never...
Is that all you know about
Ain't that enough for you? I'm not here to know stuff, in case you hadn't realised.
Thanks, then.
If you find him, give him a slap from me. God bless you, sir.
Christ! Pardon me. I apologize. God be with you, sir.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. You haven't heard of him by any chance?
There's plenty of fellas come to me looking to see some skin, but you're the first who wants goat skin. I've heard the name, though. He's some vagabond who hangs around the Black Horse, ain't he?
Aye, that's him. Any idea where I might find him?
I don't mix with his sort, so I reckon I can't help you. I could help you with other things, though. Go and see Madame Beata, and we can come to an arrangement.
See you later.
What would you like, sir?
My body is in need.
And...
Sorry.
I'm sorry?
On useless pursuits and come to learn the art.
I apologize.
Good afternoon, sir.
Have you got anything good to drink here?
Of course I do, handsome. Would you like some? And then maybe we can have a bit of fun. How about it?
Yeah, I'll have a drink.
Here you go. Cheers.
Oof. That's some strong stuff. Whoa. What is it?
It'll make you feel real good. But now I'm interested in something else, handsome. How'd you like to have a little fun?
Why not? While I'm here. Only my throat is still burning like hell.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I do the best I can.
I'm glad to hear it.
Well, when I wash their hair, I give them a head and neck massage as well. And I give their backs a proper...
I'm looking for Goatskin. Do you know him?
Nah, you're a good-looking fella. What would I want with some goat skin when I've got a handsome young buck right here in front of me? I couldn't care less about your goat skin.
But I do. And the girls here tell me you know him quite well.
So, you're not here to have a good time. Shame. I know Goatskin, but don't expect me to tell you anything. He's lying low, and for good reason. You ain't the first to come looking for him.
You say people have been coming asking questions about him?
Aye, like you.
And apart from me?
I dunno. There was a miller from Drechlitz, and some Jews. That was pretty odd. They usually avoid brothels like the devil avoids... well, crosses or whatever, you know?
Aye. It does sound peculiar. Where's he hiding?
I don't know. And even if I did, I don't see why I should tell you. That's why he's hiding. So strangers like you don't find him.
Come on now. Do I really look like someone who'd want to hurt him?
Look, it's not for me to judge what you look like, but since you're asking, I have to say I don't have a good feeling about you. A handsome mug, but that's no excuse.
God be with you then.
Take care, my friend. Are you following me? Get out of here, you dirty dog, or I'll start screaming.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Greetings.
Good afternoon.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
There's plenty of... I've heard the name, though. He's...
Aye, that's it.
I don't mix. Go and...
See you later. Hey, handsome. Coming up.
God be with you, sir.
Have you got... Yeah, that's...
Here. It'll make you... How do you... Greetings. Do you need...
I'm looking...
No, I couldn't...
I do.
I know good...
Why is...
Oh,
You say... And a...
I don't know. And some juice. Well...
Why? Where's...
I don't... That's...
Come on now. I'm no stranger. Goatskin is my cousin.
Oh, really? And where are you from?
From, Svietiec.
Nice try. Goatskin ain't from there. He's from Schlan.
Yeah. I meant to say Schlan.
He mentioned he had a cousin who's a bit soft in the head, but it seems to me more like you're up to something tricky. You're not the first or last fella who tried it on with me. Now excuse me. I need to stop by the seamstress, and you are in my way.
God be with you then.
Take care, my friend.
I apologize.
Huh? Here you are, you thief! Surrender at once!
I surrender!
I've got it in for you, scum. The time has come for you to confess to your thievery. And if I don't find the...
All right. Nah. Take a look then.
Yeah, right. All right. That along... But I don't want...
I should have dropped you like a bad apple long ago. You'll be the death of me. Hey! Goatskin, get out here! That fella will drive me out of my mind. Goatskin, you hear me? Get out here, would you? Someone's looking for you again.
Ah. What's this now? Is this where your seamstress lives? Not a great spot for business.
Look, please don't hurt him. He's not to blame. He just hasn't the sense he was born with. He was kicked in the head by a goat as a child, so he's not the brightest.
He'll be fine if he tells me what I need to know. How do I get in?
Not this way. You'll have to go around. Around this long wall here, you can get into one of the sheds there. And then you have to crawl back out, like towards here.
Fine. Now run along.
Care, sir.
The most merciful King Sigismund won't permit us to repair the holes of the plague. That was
The Scots?
Linen canvas! The softest linen canvas! Come and buy the finest canvas!
Oh, you pooch.
Hey, are you Goatskin by any chance?
Yeah, that's me, What do you want?
I have a couple of questions for you.
Look, I didn't. I never told nobody. Nobody. I swear. I'll even swear to Samuel and his God if he wants.
What God? What the hell are you talking about?
Their God. You know, him up there. Whatever them people call him.
What people?
Sam and his lot. Like, them folks, innit?
Who the hell is Samuel?
You weren't sent by Sam.
I wouldn't be asking you if I was, would I?
You know, like, I promise not to talk about it no more. They'll kill me otherwise.
I get that, but do you think they'll just forget about it? How long do you intend to hide?
Until I have enough. You know, glint to take off.
I could help you with that. I know a lot of people. Getting you out of town won't be a problem. If you help me, I'll help you.
That sounds, you know, promising. But I still need coin. I can't just pack up and take off.
Coin shouldn't be a problem. How much do you want so you can disappear in peace?
Not much, a few score groschen. But that won't be a problem for a well-heeled fella like yourself.
There's no way I'm giving you that much.
I see. First you brag about friends in high places, but now you ain't got a couple of groschen for a good cause.
I'm starting to lose patience. I don't know these mysterious folks you're afraid of, but I'm here and they aren't. So if there's anyone you should be afraid of, it's me. You know what I mean?
I get it. I understand, innit? But I just can't. In the end, it don't matter if it's you who kills me or Sam's bastards. I mean, I don't want to be...
I know somewhere you can hole up. Help me, and I'll pay you back.
Well, I'd like to know what place you have in...
Do you know the Devil's Den?
Aye, but it's a shithole. They ain't too fond of me neither.
That can be sorted out.
No, it can't. You don't even know what I got up to there. And besides, what then?
How much do you...
Not much.
Here you are.
Right. Well, I like to...
I heard you were spying for some nobleman. Is that true?
Aye, I was doing nothing but, you know, like, I was spying for 2 weeks.
Does this gentleman have a name?
He does. He's one of them, you know, Jews. He was nice to me till I started blabbering.
Have you ever heard the name Liechtenstein?
I don't know him, but I heard Samuel telling his people, like them Jews, I mean, about this, what's his name? Liechtenstein.
What exactly did he say? Did he speak about him in a good way or a bad way?
I don't know. I just remembered a funny name. I don't pay much heed to things that what don't concern me.
And you call yourself a spy?
Watch it, mate. I remember things well enough, but only what they pays me to remember. I ain't gonna, you know, fill my head up with shit that don't concern me for free.
Jesus wept. Do you know where I could find this, Samuel?
Go to that, you know, synagogue. He hangs around it in front of it and people, like, brings him news of what's on the grapevine, you know. And evenings he sits around at the king... But watch out.
I reckon I know what I need to know. Now,
of course.
Where would you have learned how to do that?
Give people an engine, they'll take a mile.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Guten Tag, mein Freund. Komm herein. Gepriesen sei der...
Show me your way.
I hope you find what you're looking for next time.
God be with you, my friend.
A fountain?
And with you.
Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
God grant you health.
Where have you gone?
Was kann ich dir...
I'll have a look at... Let's talk about the price.
Versuchen wir's.
Only...
You must be from a poor... Ja, das ist finally... Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
Careful.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Yes. Hmm?
So
James? You want my friend?
A fine day for some fine weather.
Best on the market.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Oh, you mutt.
Whoa, whoa.
Christ, pardon me. I don't think so.
Hold up, innkeeper!
I'll be right there.
Christ, what's the hold up?
Henry! Foul weather, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really nasty out today.
The best thing would be to go to bed till it blows over.
Good day to you. It's good to see you, lad. Welcome. What? I'll have a... Word about the price. Huh. That's still too much.
You're bleeding me.
That sounds... You see? I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
How can I help?
I'll have a look at your wear.
Let's talk about the...
Aye, I'm listening.
How's this?
Less. Finally! Thank you. And come again. How can I be of service?
Show me your wares.
Let's talk about the price.
Do we have a deal?
You really won't convince... Finally! Happy to be of service. What do you want?
I'll have a look.
Let's talk about the price.
Is this enough?
You really won't convince me. You see? Glad you found what you needed, sir.
You silly doggies.
Easy, good horse.
Ow! You reap what you...
Come and take a look. Quality good.
Don't be coy. My wares will bring you joy.
Whoa, whoa.
Tools here.
Du, you are a brave fechter. Why not test yourself against the Meister? No man in Kottenburg is as good as Menhard.
I challenge all die guten Fechter here to test their
All right.
art against me.
I'll challenge him.
Good, good. Menhard is over there, not far. Tell him.
Ich bin ein Meisterfechter. I give you my... Schönen Tag. Was willst du, mein Herr?
Who are you?
Ich bin Menhard, ein Meister des Langschwerts aus... And with whom do I have...
Henry.
Heinrich. He contributed to the founding of the Heil... Since you carry such a name, I offer you a duel. You can prove you too possess the courage and soul of a warrior. And when you show...
Do you normally challenge people to...
No, normalerweise nicht. I came from Frank, but here in Kuttenberg, I have been treated with disrespect. And that is why I'm looking...
Are you really the best swordsman in these parts?
Richtig. If you do not... Wunderbar. But the Schwerte, aber kein...
Sure.
Good.
All right, Menhard?
Gut, Heinrich. How about...
Wetter?
Wie sagt, for some grog?
Naturally.
Good. We have spoke. So, Heinrich.
Come and take a look.
Rain or shine, our wares are fine.
Victory or death!
That's enough! You know full well you've no right to conduct the art of sword fighting here. That's the privilege of our brotherhood.
Halt die Klappe. I am Meister of Longsword. You well know this right we have from the charter of your King Wenzel himself.
Meister Menhart, let me remind you that your petition was discussed by the town council, and your claim was rejected. That decision was not just, and it went against the will of your king.
There's no use arguing, Deutscher. The council represents the king, and the council has decided in his name. Nicholas of Prague here is also a master longswordsman, and we don't need another. Any more than we need your foreign poses.
Right then. So I will face your Nikolaus or any other man. We shall see then who is der wahre Meister and who is just full of hot air.
Well, I'm ready when you are, Master Menhart.
No, I forbid any dueling here.
Master Nicholas, do not allow yourself to be provoked by this German cock-baiting. No doubt where they come from, they would rather hack each other in the streets than respect law and order. But here, we have more sense and dignity. If anyone is to clash swords here, it will only be when our brotherhood convenes a tournament, not when some Hundsfott feels like it.
Fick dich, du Metzgerschwein. Enough of this, all of you! The council has decided this matter, and I won't waste any more time with your squabbling. You've infringed on our regulations, and it's not the first time. You'll pay a fine.
Scheiße. That is ungerecht. Not just.
And you will be banished from the town, so that nothing like this happens again.
Councillor, Menhard and Arn are friends of our good King Wenceslas. That's why they have his charter, isn't it? I wonder what His Majesty the King would say about the way his friends are being treated by a councillor of Kuttenberg.
I suppose he'd have something to say. If he was here.
Aye, and next time I see His Majesty, I'll be very happy to tell him about the mess his German pals are making here.
Easy, Master Butcher. Kindly leave these affairs to me. King Wenceslas is not here, and in such a case, the town council decides. And it has already done so. Do you not agree, Meister Menhard?
I do not agree. The council decided falsch. But I see there is nothing I can do about it now.
Enough of this farce! You are banished from the town.
Was für eine Schande!
And since you have unlawfully conducted here the art of sword fighting, you will therefore pay a fine, which will go to the benefit of the Kuttenberg Sword-Fighting Brotherhood for the breach of their rights.
Such audacity! I will not pay any Geldstrafe, und schon gar nicht to this coward and cheat. Das ist ungerecht.
Enough of this. You will pay, or get 20 lashes of the cane in the stocks.
Scheiß drauf.
Verdammt! I will not put up with such disgrace. I would rather let you have your silber.
Henry?
I won't pay.
Then you'll get a taste of the stocks, laddie.
Zum Teufel damit! I will pay for Heinrich, so this matter is abgeschlossen.
Excellent. So, the matter is resolved. But if anything like this happens again, it will be the pillory for you. Alles klar?
Ja, ja, ich verstehe. Komm, Heinrich. We still have business to attend to. Aber zuerst, we have to leave the town. We are going to Gasthaus zur Eiche. The Oak Inn, as you call it. It is outside the town walls, by the road leading from the Gurim Gate. We will discuss our business there.
You will not treat us in this manner.
Das stimmt. The king gave us his word, and this is not over yet. Vertrau mir.
Oh, yes, it is. Didn't you hear what Fridush said? Get used to it, Menhard. Fertig. Ende.
Aye. On your way, you rabble. Get... Archie, all the way back.
Scheiße. They want to throw us out of the Stadt. Aber danke for trying to defend us. I will not forget that. Follow us to the Oak Inn, outside the town walls. We will exchange words there. Oder komm mit uns. The journey is long. It will feel shorter if we go together.
Later, Menhard. I'll visit you when I happen to pass by.
All right. Bis bald.
Greetings. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for here, lad.
Sholem.
Are you lost?
God be with you.
Sholem, are you lost? Or what would a goy want here?
Goy? That's some kind of sausage, isn't it?
Are you stupid? Or is that supposed to be a joke? I am not in the mood for humor.
I'm looking for Samuel.
What do you want with him?
Is that you?
There are many Samuels here. And if I'm not good enough for you, I'm afraid nobody else will talk to you.
All right. I'm looking for John of Liechtenstein. I heard you, or this Samuel, might know something about him.
I'm sure Samuel knows a lot. But I do not see why he should tell you.
It isn't just anyone looking for Liechtenstein. It'd be better for Samuel to say what he knows, if he doesn't want any unnecessary trouble.
I do not care who sent you. You will not impress me like that. We play by my rules here.
So how can I impress you?
Impressions are worth nothing. I'm only of interest to you Goyim when you need something. To you, I'm just a dirty Jew.
All right. What do you suggest?
An exchange. Something in return. I have this one problem none of my people can fix. You probably know that my people face outbreaks of hatred from time to time. A house is plundered, people beaten up, sometimes murdered. Usually it is started by some scum spreading rumors that we eat Christian babies or poison wells. They always find some excuse. I have heard that such people are meeting in an old abandoned house by the wall in the mining district. I need someone to get among them, find out what they are planning, and warn us in good time.
Won't they be suspicious?
Why? Their kind usually are not too bright. You just have to curse the Jews and say you want to join them. Do not worry. They will not check if you are circumcised.
All right. I'll do it. And then you'll tell me all about Liechtenstein.
Agreed. They usually meet at the start of the day.
Right. Morning, abandoned house with a yard.
Not morning. Evening.
But you just said...
At the start of the day. My day starts when 3 stars appear in the sky. Not that those bastards care. They just go there after sunset. I reckon you can still catch up with them there today, if you get them to let you join them. Try and find out what they're planning, and then come and see me, and you'll have fulfilled your side of the deal.
You'll keep your end of the deal, I hope.
Don't worry. I keep my promises.
The finest wares on the market.
Save your whistling for the cows, you lout.
Praise be Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Hey! Open up! Open up!
Very well. What are you doing, Moishe?
Futsa Kapora, piece of junk! Never mind. We'll cut this shit down.
Shit! Need some time.
Oh, friend. Good doggy. Good boy.
Oh well. You have missed yet another promotion.
Oh, it's you. Back already?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Hey! Hey! Open up! Open up!
Very well. What are you doing, Moishe?
Futsa Kapora, piece of junk! Never mind. We'll cut this shit down.
Shit is some typhus. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker.
You're no match for us, fucker!
You shit!
Come on then!
You know, you've got a saying for moments like this. If you can't bite, don't show your teeth. You should never have come snooping around where you don't belong. That Philistine Sigismund has sent all sorts of bastards and spies after me.
Look, I'm not...
But I have to say, you're about the cheekiest mamser of them all, asking me straight out about Liechtenstein.
But I'm not... I'm not Sigismund's spy.
Oh, you're not. So whose spy are you then?
I was sent by Sir Radzig Kobbler. Liechtenstein knows him.
A nice tale. Can you prove it?
Yeah, my sword. It's got Sir Radzig's crest on it.
Well, unfortunately for you, I haven't the slightest honor who that is. Jakob. Wait. I've changed my mind. He's coming with us.
Wait. Who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbour's daughter, any dirt you can dig up. Off you go! Oh, who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure. But he says he knows you, and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Ah. Of course. Henry. Lord Capon of Perkstein's page. We met on my visit to Rattay. He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort. And bodyguard.
Quite. Quite. Oh, but tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
I've got plenty of time, and actually I enjoy long stories. You know why? Because they demand a lot of wine. Please, take a seat, and tell me everything.
If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
In a word, badly.
Oh, how's that?
I hardly know where to start. I'm lucky to be alive. In any case, neither von Berghoff nor the League of Lords are planning to join Jobst.
Good God! I need a drink now. But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
We did.
And? What was von Berkhoff's reaction?
That bastard first used us, and then wanted to get rid of us. We only just avoided being killed.
Sacre. So there's no chance the League of Lords will turn against Sigismund?
No chance. On the contrary. Von Berghoff and von Aulitz came here to Kuttenberg to be at Sigismund's beck and call.
Christ. And what are you doing here, actually?
I came here with a man called Zizka.
Zizka? Jan Zizka of Trotsnov?
You know him?
Of course I do. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well. What was strange was that his band was infiltrated by Istvan Toth, if you remember.
That rat from Tarnberg. What was he doing there?
It turned out he was spying for von Berghoff. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused.
That makes two of us. Maybe we'll understand better if we get drunk.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then. After Zizka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side, and Istvan had to flee.
So the fucker's still alive?
Not any longer.
You? Well done. Let's drink to that.
To our enemy's death.
Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Berghoff and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon. Then what?
We didn't have a chance. They blew the tower to pieces and took us all prisoner. They took us to Trotsky and tortured us. But with the help of a woman who works with Zizka, we managed to escape.
Zizka. That man always has a trick or two in reserve.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed paths with Toth, and finally took my revenge for everything he did.
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings, then. And where is Lord Capon? Or should I call him the Prince of Poachers?
Well, the most fitting thing to call him would be hostage, because that's what he is now.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Berghoff took him with him. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
Well, it could have been worse.
That's the way of the world. For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed. They're after me as if I owed taxes. Oh, if only I knew what Jobst would say.
I know exactly what he'd say as that happens.
You do?
I spoke to Jobst just after we arrived at Suchdal. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
That damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing to fear in captivity.
Ah, Jobst.
If we cause trouble for Sigismund, it could threaten his plans, he said. That's cowardice, if you ask me.
It's true I can take care of myself, but the old schemer could at least have warned me, whatever his plans might be.
Zizka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst is like, or that I should carry on with what I'm doing.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon, whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming up.
And then...
And also, it's about your safety.
My safety?
You know, They tortured us. Zizka, Godwin and me. They asked about Yob's plans and about you. I'd have held out, but Godwin... He told them where you were.
Where I am? In this city, you mean? That's not such a terrible betrayal. Gutenberg is a big city. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Not that they have not tried. They almost caught you a couple of times. If it were not for my people.
That's true, of course. But I'm not going to bear a grudge. The executioner always gets what he wants. And if he hadn't, we wouldn't be talking right now.
I apologize.
No need. It's not your fault. Nevertheless, let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
That's exactly why I came to see you.
Oh. How's that?
Because you know how to do it. Don't you?
You have a lot of confidence in me.
Well, I don't have many options. Well then, am I right?
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malashov Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that...
Yes, that is so.
That was before von Berkoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be but in Malashov? And if von Berkoff is there...
That's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malashov Fortress.
Well, that's fucked then. How the hell three of us conquer a fortress, and one of us a woman?
That's a conquest I'd like to see. It would go down in history.
The history of suicidal madness.
You can't just launch an assault on Malashov. It's a strong fortress. We'll need a cunning plan.
Or long ladders and lots of men. That could be arranged, maybe.
Careful! Jobst ordered us not to stir up trouble. And this would be serious trouble. But if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how, exactly?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malashov belonged to the Rutards. And I'm sure they're not keen on the new tenant. I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests, he'll be happy to think up a solution with you.
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard knows of a back door into his old home, and he might not be averse to an arrangement with someone who'll help him take revenge.
Someone like you.
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But it's the best we've got, and there's no harm in trying. Where can I find this Kunslin?
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city. It's right next to the Italian court.
All right. I'll give it a go.
Once you have some news, you know where to find me. Is there anything you want to know before you go?
Come to think of it, I've no idea where we actually are.
Of course. I'd forgotten how you got here.
We're in the Jewish quarter, in the basement of the King Solomon Tavern, below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander in here, but I will tell my people you are with us.
Thanks a whole lot. All right. I'll set off now.
Good luck. It was good to see you again, Henry. And be careful. There's bound to be spies swarming around the palace. This city isn't safe.
Tell me about it. Danger is my daily bread these days.
Wait a moment. We have something that belongs to you, I think. Your sword.
Ah. Yes. That's a fact.
I must say, it is a fine piece of work. Where did you get it?
My father, Lord Radzig Kobyla, gave it to me for safekeeping.
Aha. He clearly knows about such things. It is nice work.
Because it was made by a great swordsmith.
I can see that. Take care of it.
I will. Don't worry. What are you doing here in Kuttenberg?
That's a good question. Jobst thinks I'm his spy.
You're not.
I gave him some information before I had to go into hiding, but it's complicated. Jobst thinks, quite foolishly I might say, that he'll be able to make a deal with Sigismund.
You don't believe Jobst's plan will work?
Trusting your own plan tends to be a big mistake. It's better to assume something will go wrong. That's why I always have at least 2 plans, and the backup includes all of Sigismund's opponents. The city is full to the brim with them. Nearly every noble house has lost some property to him. They can't do much on their own, but if they joined forces, now that could make a difference.
Why are the Jews helping you?
Because I asked them to. Most Christians avoid Jews. And probably wouldn't even think of looking for something or someone here. Besides, the local Jewish community have no love for Sigismund or von Berkov. So I don't have to worry about someone ratting me out.
They know von Berkov?
Sadly, they do. Von Berkov instigated a pogrom in Prague. Not long ago, our new king gave him his blessing. Those who survived fled here or to Kolin.
Why would he need convincing? You said he had had a serious quarrel with Sigismund.
Sigismund has made many enemies in Kuttenberg. He kicked off important burghers from the council, confiscated patricians' property, and imposed taxes and duties on them. But he's not stupid. He hasn't completely beggared anyone, so they'd still have a lot to lose if they confronted him directly.
He just made them fear him.
I'd rather call it caution. But you're essentially right. It's complicated. This isn't chess, and the lords aren't all... Just because they can't stomach Sigismund doesn't mean...
So you're sending me there to find out where he stands?
You could say that. I suspect he might be inclined to ally. If it works out, it will...
Lass mich! Go away!
Was machst du da? Stop that! Can we sort this out on our own, or do I need to get the bailiff involved?
Sorry, let's make a deal.
You were trying to steal from the bailiff.
I apologize.
What are you? Forget it.
Now hold.
And don't. Everything is in its place.
Bloody hell.
You furry beast!
Good to see you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
God grant you health.
I went to confession yesterday.
That old priest. What a day. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Apparently, my greatest...
To me.
that I have such nice breasts. And my second grade is that I don't want to show them to him.
Right. What's the world coming to? Two popes, heretics, diabolical schemes.
And he tried to persuade me to give the church money for repainting.
Did you give him any?
What do you think? Do I look like a ninny?
I think the church really does need...
God bless you.
Welcome. If you're... What do you need, sir? I'll have a... Huh? Nothing to your liking, sir.
Come and take your pick. New wares. You mangy mutt.
Good day to you. I'll be right with you. Greetings, sir.
Show me your...
Let's talk about the price.
Very well.
Do you accept?
That's not enough. Aye, I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend. What would you like, friend?
Show me your wares.
Ah, well, what can you do?